Alright, if there's one thing that I can set straight, is that I'm sorry. You know, I keep starting these commentaries in the middle of a match. I mean, even though this is kind of like a couple seconds in, hopefully you do like the outcome of this match. I do go on a tear here, and this recording is a little bit earlier in the month, probably a day or two after the game's launch. I think the 27th to be exact. That's when I mostly recorded a bunch of gameplay for this. But here you can see me epically fail to try to 1v1 an actual person. Molotov cocktail for the win. That's the only way I could have escaped that because I was kind of acting like an idiot. Okay. But anyways, none of, you know, if I can actually speak English. Enough of me blabbering on. Let's get on to the topic at hand. How is the game in its current state? Well, honestly, I kind of like it. For real. I know, that's kind of whack. Lots of people are probably like, what is wrong with you? This game is broken. Yeah, some aspects are kind of broken. For example, the 725 is an absolute sniper. Spawns sometimes are a little iffy. Usually, they're not too bad in regular pub games, but in ground war, they're atrocious. When it comes to you trying to come up against 32 other players and you just keep spawning in, but the problem is they have you triple capped, so you have one flag left, or two flags I think. Yeah, you're mostly done, because when you try to spawn in on one, either A, B, C, or D, it spawns you right on the outside, nowhere near inside, so you're completely out in the open, and thus you're just prone to getting shot wherever from wherever. That's an unfortunate part of it, but I'm sure with a little bit of tweaking that can be fixed. Plus, if you guys haven't kept up, recently, Joe Secott and other developers have come out and tweeted there's some tuning coming in to the game this month and the following days. And apparently there's a major mini-map overhaul. It's going to add the same style as the original minimap that we've had since COD 4. Thank God for that, because this minimap is atrocious. It's so tiny. I went to go play Black Ops 4 for a single match just to check out the state of the game, people were still playing it or not, if it was dead or not. You know, now that they added the Nuketown 24/7 playlist, it's definitely not going to be dead for a while. But hear me out. My first game back, AC 130 in the first match. So that just goes to show just the change of pace of things from this tactical shooter to just running gun in Black Ops 4. My whole scheme of playing against other players is mostly running gun, rushing, running ghost, silencer, being that rusher for the team to always be reliable. You know, though I would sacrifice my KD at times, it would be worth it, because I would always be going for the hard point, the flag, the dog tags, whichever the case may be, because that was my playstyle. In this game, you cannot be a rusher at all. Yeah, you have Ghost, yeah, you have Cold-Blooded, and you do to a certain extent have Dead Silence, but it's not in perk form this go around. It's just, your footsteps just ruin everything. The footsteps are too loud. I can hear, apparently everyone can hear me from a mile away. I can sometimes hear them from a mile away. Or sometimes not even hear footsteps at all, which is frustrating. But, you know, like they said, they're rolling out a patch soon. So that patch should address some problems with footsteps. How far would it address it in terms of the volume and how loud you can actually hear them? Who knows? Some testing would have to be done when the patch rolls out. They're also going to fix a little bit of Claymore, probably radius. It's how much damage it does. Whether or not you can keep, you know, getting it back from refilling your ammo or not. There's too many factors going on with that. But right now, Claymores are everywhere. The only way to combat against them is through having the battle hardened perk just constantly running. That perk is just going to save your life a bunch of times, but if you get hit with 2 claymores, you're done for. So don't even try to even do that. You're not a god with this perk. You can only be saved once. It's like your second chance. So if you screw it up, you're done for. But yeah. That's so far the updated news coming to you guys. I know maybe a little late to the party and everybody else got to it, but you know, school's getting in the way, but I still wanted to bring you guys content. Anyways, in the background, I'm sure you can see me going on a tear with this LMG, and you're all like, what the hell? An LMG? Who uses an LMG? Well, I thought I should play around with it, level it up a bit, see what the whole fuss is about these LMGs, because apparently the PKM, which is the first gun you unlock, or you have unlocked, is pretty solid. So I decided to not go with that and not be generic. You know, wanted to be a little different, as the kids would say. So I chose to rock the M91. Now, the M91 is actually a formidable weapon. It's pretty good. It's damage for short, medium, and long range distances. Not bad at all. As you can see from the gameplay, I'm just a little bit campier this time around because I'm on a high streakish, so I didn't want to die. That was my only justification. But, like I said, look at this. Pathetic. You're camping right there. Come on, bud. Get out of your corner. You're going to encounter that a lot. Just this constant camping. Nobody wants to move because you can hear them. Nobody wants to do anything because, well, footsteps, man. Footsteps ruin everything at the moment. But like we read from the tweets recently, we're just gonna have to be patient and see whether or not these next few updates to footsteps, to the minimap, actually do something. Hopefully they adjust the noise level for it. Hopefully it does some justice to us, because rushing as of right now is impossible. Only way to actually fix rushing, which I don't know if they're going to be able to due to the game just being out already, is if they added a dead silent perk instead of having it as a I wouldn't call it a specialist, but a sort of specialist. Definitely dead silence is a perk too. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It needs to be added to the game. I don't think they are going to. Either they do that or they just have to fix the footstep sound in general, which I feel like is more easier for them, considering they would just have to tweak it a bit, get some sound on, and then just roll out an update compared to having to add a whole new perk and see if it works well within the game. Hopefully these patches bring good news to us, and hopefully it just fixes up the game a bit. Currently I'm having fun. I hope you guys are too. But please, feel free to stick around for more content. Leave a like, stay tuned for more, subscribe, and I hope to see you all again on the next one. Peace out. Have a wonderful day.